All right, welcome back to Thirwood Place. I'm Larry Leifer. This is Chef John Payne, and this is Taste of Thirwood. Today we're doing celebration food. We're approaching the holidays. We've got several holidays ahead of us. We have Halloween, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, we have Hanukkah. Everyone's having parties around the holidays. Yes. And today we're going to prepare some items that are fun holiday foods for cocktail parties before a large dinner.
Right.
And these are things that John's going to show you that you can make in a pinch. You can make them ahead of time and then pull them out and cook them on the day of.
Well, that's the whole idea about what we're doing today, Larry, with some of these items is we can prepare these a day or two before.
Yeah.
And you have company come over. It's a quick heat and serve.
Yep.
So you're not spending all afternoon in the kitchen when you have your company over.
That's great.
So we're going to go through a couple of different things. We'll demonstrate how to prepare them and how far ahead you can make them.
Excellent. And these are things that we have been tried and true here at Thirwood Place. These are the things that our residents like to eat. We're in our main dining room today. We've been in the bistro before. We've been out back on the patio. We're in the dining room. We serve dinner here every night, Sunday brunch on Sundays. And dining here is an experience, not just a meal. People come here not to be fed, but to have a nice experience.
Exactly. We really enjoy cooking nice food for our residents.
Yep. And they appreciate it.
We always try to bring it up another level.
Yep.
All right, first time out here, we're going to start. Let me move this down a bit.
Sure.
We're going to bread some chicken skewers, for Panko chicken, for a sweet chili sauce chicken. It's going to be something that the residents really do enjoy when we serve them.
That sounds good.
I'm going to get my oil right here. I'm using a 10% oil, which is 10% olive oil and 90% vegetable oil.
Okay.
So you get a nice flavor of the olive oil, but you're not going to burn as quick.
Right.
This.
Okay. It has a higher.
As if we used butter, it would burn.
Yep.
We have some all-purpose flour.
Yep.
Some beaten eggs, and some panko breadcrumbs.
Great.
And some wooden skewers.
Excellent.
So we'll get started with that. I have my chicken here.
Okay.
You can use chicken tenderloins. I'm just using a regular chicken breast. And I'm going to slice this into about, so it's 6-ounce breast, I'll probably get 5 portions out of it.
Okay.
And I kind of do a little triangle cut, like so.
Yeah.
Take the chicken, and we're going to dredge it in the all-purpose flour. We're just going to lightly powder it. We don't want it to be thick. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss it in there, then we're going to pat it dry so it's just barely powdered. And into the egg wash it goes. Like so. That little swirl, get them nice and coated. And drip off the excess and into the panko crumbs they go. A couple at a time, and we're going to push down on them so they really adhere good to the chicken.
Nice.
So, I'll set them over here.
Yeah. Oh, I took your plate away. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. We don't need it. Thank you. All right, and it's pretty easy. This is simple stuff. It's a couple quick steps. You can do this 2 days ahead. You can do it a week ahead and freeze them in your freezer. Pull them out when you want them. You know, I used to make these for my children. Last minute dinner, we just grab a couple of chicken
nuggets.
out.
Yeah.
Like chicken nuggets, but better.
So, Chef, you've been very busy lately. You've had a couple of family events. You've done Taste of Dennis.
Yes, we've been busy.
Very busy, and you've done a couple of company events too, and so.
That time of the year.
Yep.
So you get the oil medium hot. This is going to turn this down just a smidge. And what we're going to do here is we're going to brown them on each side.
Okay.
And then they're going to go on a nice little platter.
Yep.
Which we would finish in the oven the day of your event.
Okay.
So you can go to this level here a couple days before.
Yep.
Stick them in your refrigerator or even freeze them. And we're going to let them brown nice like that. You can see how
Yeah, they look really...
they smell good too.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm not going to fully cook these in the pan.
Right.
We're going to finish these in the oven.
Okay.
Once they get evenly colored all around.
Yep. So when you're finishing them in the oven, you can kind of just cut into one, make sure it's fully cooked, and,
Correct.
And you're safe.
Yeah, you want to take it to, if you have a thermometer, bring them up to 160 degrees.
Okay.
That'll be fine for everything. But they're very thin and they cook very quick. So
Right.
golden brown on all sides.
Yep.
So if we were going to do this right now for a dinner,
Yep.
we would just throw these in our oven as just like this,
Yep.
and give it about 15 minutes till
Sure.
they'll be fully cooked.
At like 350, 3 1/4?
375.
375,
sure.
okay.
So when they're finished, they'll come out like so.
Yep.
And we'll take them, and we're going to add our skewers like I've done already here.
Mhm.
And this is our panko chicken already skewered, fully
Beautiful.
cooked.
Yep.
We'll place a few of these around our serving tray. Like so.
Nice.
You always make a few extra because this is everybody's favorite. Like so.
Nice.
And then I top those with a sweet chili salsa,
Okay.
red chili sauce.
Yep.
Sweet. It's a little spicy, but the sweetness helps kick that back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just lay it on there like that and let
Nice.
those soak right in.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
That's our chicken. That's done. That's quick and easy.
Yep.
Really nice when you're at home and you don't want to sit around in the kitchen while your guests are having a lot
Right.
of fun.
Yeah. That's good.
Now we're going to go on to our lollipop lamb chops.
Okay. Can I get rid of this cutting board for you?
Yes, sir. We'll take this one right here.
Yep. Good.
Again, this is something that I do here and at home a lot. I have a marinade here that I make with rosemary, black pepper, garlic, salt, and I put it through a food processor.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh rosemary gets all chopped up nice.
Nice.
You can see it's a rather thick. And I take my rack of lamb to buy at the grocery store.
Yep.
And I take it, this is a French rack, I take it down a little even further. We'll peel off the top layer of fat and skin, like this. So you can just bring that back. So you just expose the loin of the lamb all by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then take a nice little bone, a sharp knife, be careful of your hand, and take this fat cap right off, like so.
Nice.
Now we're going to French it a little further because we have all this hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
So you just cut into the bone and cut up, down, over,
Yep.
up. And you just repeat all the way to the end.
Yep. Looks like you've done that a few times.
Well, this is for a better presentation too. You don't, it's not necessary, but it really helps with the presentation. And a very sharp knife is critical. It's nice to have.
Yep.
So now we're going to take our lamb and we're going to roll it through our marinade. Now this is another thing that you can do day before. It's even better the longer it stays marinated. That we can sit here, get it all nice and marinated. And if I do that, I usually stick them in a plastic bag, Ziploc baggie, the day before or that morning.
Yep.
And then you just get a lot of marinade on there and into the pan we go. We're going to get a nice crust on that, Larry.
Yep.
Caramelize that garlic up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Be a nice flavor.
It smells heavenly.
Yes.
Yep.
This is really one of my favorites. And a lot of people do like this a lot. that down a tad. Okay. Now, this again is going to be something that we brown up in the pan, and we will finish this in the oven also.
Okay.
This can be done a day ahead,
Yep.
all the way to the temperature you want, and then you can just warm this whole rack, as I'll show you, and cut your lollipop lamb chops after we get it out of the oven. Okay. So at this point,
Yep. That took your pan away.
it's nice and brown. You see the rosemary looks delicious.
Sure does.
We're going to take this, and I usually in the kitchen, I'll put the whole thing right in the oven, right in this pan. But we have this beautiful little sizzle platter, which will work just as well. So this will go into a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then, when you're ready, and it's nice and warm, it comes out, and you have your fully cooked lamb chops, lamb rack.
Yep.
And we will now slice chops.
Okay.
And you just slide down the side of each bone, like so.
That looks delicious.
Come on. And here they are. They look very beautiful, nice medium rare.
Yep.
We'll put those out on our platter. And literally, it's that quick, and you have an
Yeah.
elegant hors d'oeuvre
Absolutely.
appetizer. On these, I'm going to put a little Asian barbecue sauce. It's a
Okay.
glaze I use with the sweet red chili and teriyaki style barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And I just drizzle this right on the lollipop lamb chop, just like that.
Nice. That looks great.
So there we go with our lamb. and
Two
our-
down. Yeah.
Two down.
That's great.
Next item I want to show everyone,
Yep.
I can keep that board,
Okay.
is how I do my scallops and bacon.
Okay.
I mean, it's something that everybody does do.
Sounds
but
pretty basic, right?
very basic.
Yep.
But I like to start the scallops with pre-cooked bacon. So what I have here are some sea scallops.
Yep.
God, that one.
And some pre-cooked bacon.
And some halfway cooked.
Halfway cooked. Still pliable.
Very pliable. The reason why I do this is the scallops don't take that long to cook, but the bacon does to get crispy.
Right.
We want crispy bacon, nice tender scallops.
Makes sense.
Yep, so what I do here is we'll take our scallop and our skewer, and I'll just roll them pretty tight in the halfway cooked bacon. And we'll skewer them all up just like that. This you can do well in advance. Put them in your freezer on a sheet pan.
Yep.
Freeze them separately, take them out, put them in a Ziploc bag, and have them in there for whenever company comes. You can spend a day making 100 of them, and you'll have them for all the seasons, holidays to come.
That's excellent.
They freeze very well, and they cook right from the frozen state in your oven when the company comes over.
And everyone loves them.
Yes.
So far you've made 3 things that everyone loves.
There you go.
Yeah.
And pretty simple.
Yeah.
A little bit of preparation, but for the day of the event, you don't have a lot of work to do.
Right. Yeah. And like you say, you can enjoy the party with your guests.
Exactly.
So you're not stuck in the kitchen.
So that's all I do here with these guys is I just roll them up, skewer them. So you can see the bacon's 3/4 halfway cooked. They'll also go on a little sizzle platter like this.
Yeah.
And I put these in about a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. And they'll be completely ready.
Perfect. Yep.
So boom, just done. Out of your refrigerator into your oven. And by the magic of our super convection oven, we have scallops and bacon. This is what the result is.
Yep.
They come out beautiful, crispy,
Tender. Yep.
nice and juicy, the scallops, and they only take minutes.
Looks good.
So we'll stack those up on this platter. like so.
Good.
All right, the next item we have,
Yep.
I'm sorry, Larry,
Oh, no.
roast tenderloin sliders. We'll switch this out. Earlier today I cooked a roast tenderloin.
Yeah.
And that's this guy here. Beautiful roast. We have, oh, here we go.
Yep. And how long did you roast that for?
So I clean this myself.
Yep.
I tie it off so it stays nice and tight.
Yeah. In
And-
previous episodes, you showed us how to do that.
Exactly, so
Yep.
you could always go back and see how we did it.
Mm-hmm.
But I season it, sear it on the flat top. You can put it on a char grill. You just want to get a little crispy crust.
Yep.
If it's too big for your pan, you can always do 2 separate ones.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do here is then I sear it, and I'm in an oven no more than 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
I
That
bring it
quick.
to about 130 degrees, and you have a beautiful medium rare color like
Yep.
that.
And what is the oven temp?
300.
300. Okay.
So slice it thin. We're going to do little sliders
Mm-hmm.
and a canapé.
Oh, wow.
So if we and you can serve this warm, room temperature, or ice cold.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't matter too much how you do it. It's nicely cooked all the way to the end. Here I'm going to make a couple sliders. I have a Hawaiian roll here.
Oh,
I
nice.
pre-cut. Let me do this.
Yep.
Bring my sauces out here.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do today is we've made a little horseradish cream. I have a bacon onion jam and some roasted red peppers.
Nice.
And I put a little of the jam on the bottom, a slice of the tenderloin, a little of the horseradish cream, and then a couple of the roasted peppers inside like that. Done. That's
Nice.
a beautiful little thing.
Sure is.
I know everybody loves these, trust me. It's a hot seller. We do these at a couple of events,
Yeah.
and we are pretty popular at those shows.
It's a nice combination of flavors.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we roast the peppers on a hot fire, or you can buy them already done in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. But it's easy to do your own.
It's very easy. You only need one pepper. It gets a lot of coverage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but do extra because it's quite popular.
Mhm.
I'm going to do this one backwards because it doesn't really matter. And there you have it, some tenderloin sliders.
Good.
We can also take it to a different level. If you wanted to make some canapes, I have a French bread toasted around lightly, brushed with olive oil,
Mm-hmm.
little salt and pepper, and I toast them in the oven. And again, you can go with your onion jam on your toast. A slice of tenderloin fits there perfectly. A little horseradish cream,
Yeah.
and then some peppers for garnish and color. And that will make it even
Yeah.
just an open-faced toast
Yeah.
round.
Very cool.
You can put that on there.
Mm-hmm.
And our next and last item we're going to show today,
One of my favorites, I think.
it's popular,
Yep.
is the poached salmon with bread rounds, capers, sour cream, and red onion.
Good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now this one can be made several ways also. Here I have some salmon that's been pre-poached.
Mm-hmm.
We did this in one of our other shows.
Yes.
And it's done in a quart bouillon and refrigerated in the bouillon juice itself because it gives it nice flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Overnight, it's great because you can do this a day or two ahead.
Right.
And basically the assembly for a crowd is I would take just pieces of the salmon like so. I would take the sour cream. We could even do it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sour cream in the middle. Some onion, finely diced Bermuda red onion. And some petite capers, yep. Like so. And we have some more toast rounds, similar to what I'd used for the tenderloin.
Yep.
But these are just plain, almost like a canapé cracker. You can set that on the table like that, and people can help themselves.
Beautiful.
Little spreader.
Yep.
And you can make a nice little toast round. And similar to that, we could take one and make one right now. Or this is the next way you can do it. You take your sour cream, a little dollop on the cracker, like so. We're going to flake the salmon down. You can put a little salmon on there like that. Come back with a titch of onions. And a couple of capers.
Nice.
And now you have a great little salmon canapé.
Beautiful. I'm going to pour a little wine.
That would be great.
So we have a Sauvignon Blanc, and I've also got a red, a Côte d'Aron, and because we've got a number of things here, but let's start with a little white.
Sounds like a plan.
So I hope everyone enjoyed this for the holidays. You know, it's really doesn't have to be tough.
Thank you, sir.
If you do things ahead of time.
Look at this beautiful
Yeah.
array of food that we just did.
So when can I come over?
We're here. We're already here. No, so a lot of things that you can do ahead of time to
Right.
make that day of the event
Yes.
that much easier and more
Yeah.
fun for the host.
Exactly. And like I said earlier, dining is an event here at Thirwood Place. I can't tell you how many times during the day I hear residents say, "Did you have the such and such last night? It was
Nice.
phenomenal." And it's a nice way of for the residents to cap off their day here. Sure, we've got tons of events during the day, but dinner is the final
That's
event.
their social time,
It
and
sure is.
we like them to talk about the food.
Yep. So follow us on Facebook. Thank you. If you liked what you saw here, we'll have recipe cards on our website. So go to thirwoodplace.com, go to the dining section, you'll see Taste of Thirwood Place, and you can download recipe cards too.
Yes.
All right, Chef, happy holidays.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. All right. Now I got to dig into something here.
You know, I'm going to try the tenderloin salmon.
Okay. I'm going to have the salmon. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, this is a Hawaiian sweet roll. It really makes it a lot nicer.
Mhm.
Oop, you got it? Good catch.
I brought it.